Okay, viewers. Now, in the previous videos, we have seen how to solve a quadratic equation whose coefficient of the quadratic term is 1 and the constant term is positive or negative and the linear term is also positive or negative. But now we are looking at when we have the linear term negative and the constant also negative. So the factors of what we'll be looking for is we'll be looking for the factors of minus 6. We have said this in the previous video, 2 and 3, 1 and 6, 3 and 2, and 6 and 1. That is looking at 6 alone. Now if I consider the sign before it, which is minus, then that means one of the factor must be positive and the other must be negative. So I will have what? Plus 2 times minus 3 or plus 1 times minus 6, or I have what? Plus 3 times minus 2, or I have what? Plus 6 times minus 1. So if you look at it, here I have minus 3, here it is plus 3 and minus 2, it is plus 2 and minus 3 here, but it is minus 3 and minus 2 here. Look at the interchanging, all we have here. So now let's see, which one is it when added will give me minus 5? The rule is still the same. Plus 2 and minus 3 will give me minus 1 when I add it. When I add plus 1 and minus 6, it will give me minus 5. Wow, it's faster this time. But let's check for the others. Do we still have any other one? 3 and minus 2 will give me what? Plus 1. And 6 and minus 1 is still what? Is plus 5. So of the 4 pairs of factors, we have minus 5 and plus 1 and minus 6 to be the one that will give me minus 5 as the linear term. So we continue by saying x squared. Remember, I said we write the word the negative first. So we have what? X minus 6 plus, instead of 1 9 to be plus, x minus 6x plus x minus 6 equals 0. So we group x squared minus 6x, separate with a positive sign, x minus 6 equals 0. The common term between x squared and 6x is x. So that means I'm dividing each term in the bracket with x. Separate with a positive sign. What's common between these two? X is not common, 6 is not common. Now we must note that when I can say that there's nothing common in the two terms, it means that 1 is common. 1 is a universal factor. Please take note of that. 1 is a universal factor. When I see two numbers that doesn't have any common, that seem not to have a common term, 1 is a common factor of every number. So we go, x will divide x squared, and we have x. X will divide 6x, I'm left with what? Just 6. 1, this will still remain as x, and this will still remain as 6. So we have what? X into brackets, x minus 6 plus 1, very important, x over 1 is still x, minus 6 over 1 is still 6, is equals to 0. So we have what? X, I bring this together, x plus 1, and then I take one of the two in the bracket, I have x minus 6 equals 0, which imply x plus 1 is equals to 0, or x minus 6 is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 1, or x is equals to plus 6. And that solves that. Thank you.